Deputy Chairman of State Planning Board Manipur, MLA L. Rameshwar, says some ministers, MLAs and police officers are working hand in glove with drug kingpins. Manipur reports 9 confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 936 test results received today. Death toll remains at 374. And India logged 89,129 new COVID-19 cases, taking tally above 1,23,92,000. Maharashtra becomes the worst affected state. Kurumjari, good evening. You are watching Saturday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News, and I'm Victoria Rajkumari with you. Before we begin, Impact News would like to make an appeal to all our viewers that to stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your face masks properly, and maintain a safe distance while stepping outside from your homes or workplaces. Remember, these 3 simple precautions are all that it takes to defeat the pandemic. Now the top stories. Deputy Chairman of State Planning Board Manipur, MLA Laurambam Rameshwar, has expressed concerns that some ministers, MLAs and police officers are working hand in glove with drug kingpins for money. He also expressed concern over the freedom status of Manipur in the wake of restrictions being imposed by Central Armed Police Forces. MLA Rameshwar was speaking at the distribution of solar study lamps to students at Paradise Academy in Kanchipur today. International Peace and Social Advancement (IPSA) organized event under its Youths for Future campaign. IPSA has procured the solar study lamps at subsidized rate from Manireda and were distributed to 94 students of Paradise Academy and 83 students of Premier English Academy, Kiamgai today. Speaking at the event, MLA L. Rameshwar said, "Youths are the future of the nation and they need to be healthy and free from drugs." He stressed on the need for sincere efforts by politicians, Home Department officials and police officers in curbing drug menace from the state. He also condemned that security forces are imposing restriction on free movement of pilgrims and other people along Imphal-More Road. He said general public cannot even freely bring home furniture items on the route, but movement is free for high-profile people. MLA L. Rameshwar opined that Manipur will never develop until such issues are resolved.
MLA Minister Kara, Makoki, Manaka, Kravata, Napsala, Sina Naga, Sina Police of Shaimarka, Drakama, Shalomafena, who Komato was Amle, Sina, Drugs, Namda, Secretary, Mutakari, Police Channel, the Kara. The Home Department, the police officer, Motion, I go to Kale, Senator Masama, the Siki, Pama, or Siri, Chakabato, the Kapuza, Gaya Pasaki, the Kraka. So my family was in a Hamurgan, Gary Pasa, Gary Papa, Gary, Papa, Peter, Masaka, Sumato, Namma, the Mate, or Kanasum, Kagoto, Young White, Druxina, Mahale, the Dr. my Paki Palakaso, Angan Kowisang, Yam, near Pokun, the Mayan, as also still may underline, Chakasu Mahan by that, and Druxy, position of the committee, but we could have some so. Kono Nagila Commissaire, Sobat Lambi Asar, Gari, Gari, Subs the Garitara, Kalpara, a course is higher than the Jews about them, telling them to do a pay yourself about them. Of course, Ninta Mirabel is the Ganta. More is the meeting Zaman video, upon my colleague of Suman Sukara, Peshato, Sakama, and the guy on my colleague, Masai, has a very minister of the had a drug in a relay. According to the mean Bolivia in the Buena, the point of the Sarah Khan, Wah, Machine, Dr. Mutata, Manuel and the police of his house, and many ministers, Thomas Shammy took the drugs and good day.
JC formed against the suspicious death of Standard Robert Higher Secondary School girl student has claimed that the CBI has submitted fabricated report to the court. Speaking to media at the deceased student's residence in Thangwiban today, JEC convener L. Gyaneshwari demanded a CBI probe upon the 4 CBI officers who had investigated the case. The JEC convener also demanded fresh CBI probe into the girl students in that case without including the previous 4 CBI officers. She said it is still unknown whose AB positive blood was smeared on the victim's hand.
Akoina CBI bu yam thajana Manipur miyam na laukiba CBI da sino chodana maki justice phangane na akoina khalamba dugi ona taina bada moina pangi da isanba moina investigation ona ga taina tawsali base masi makoina Manipur miyam ase kasu khangdaba apangba jangal da leiba ulai lai su haitaba khangaroi aina tawsalakpani haibagi mami chaunglo tai Kolkata special crime branch na athuba matamda masi makhata ba investigation chatharaga achumba wayen achumba justice phangangadabani.
Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi da Manipur ki Governor Shri Nasma Heptulagi through da akoina memorandum ama tharaga hairiba special crime branch Kolkata ki Imphal da tharaga investigation tawriba CBI ki official mari asigi mathakta CBI namung inquiry tawbina ba haiduna akoina memorandum thajagani.
Social Welfare Department Director N.G. Uttam has stressed on the need to evoke a patriotism among the younger generations. He was speaking at the statue unveiling ceremony of late warrior Nepram Tumbra Singh held at Nepra Menjor in Sagolban Nepra Menjor Laikai today. N.G. Uttam said the essence of patriotism now is different from a century ago. He said sacrificing lives for motherland was patriotism a century ago, but now striving for the welfare and development of society is patriotism.
Aina thobasing bu ningsing bai basi aduki matik maruiba darkar leiba tungge horaiba chatra chatri singi angang singi khallaga aikhoi haugalaiba icha singda isu singda leibak ningba tambi da bayati patriotism gi ihul ji makoi da chelan da bayati jati nungsiba maraibak nungsiba basi yaudragadi leibak to chaukat pangamde chai chama gi mamang dadi aikhoi na mikha polingai dadi maraibak ningba haibagi arthadi aigi I kat pangamba ngak yon bangamba ileibak ki damakta thawai thabangam boduna hoyami hojik ning kha tamaba matung sidadi ereibak ning ba haibagi arthadi mayam gi seba tawba leibak ki hena chawkhatna ba honaba phataba thabak tagi lapthoga aphaba mai kaida sum changjalakpa leiriba iramdam ji hena chawkhat badune na loi drug si sarkar na phana lauduna su sarkar matomdana thengnabadi sungoi oithokri.
First National Lok Adalat for this year will be held on April 10th. Manipur State Legal Services Authority will organize Lok Adalat across the state under the aegis of National Legal Services Authority. Press briefing on the same was held at ADR Conference Hall in Lamphilpat, Imphal West today. Speaking to media, Member Secretary of Manipur State Legal Services Authority, Gaiful Sillu Golmai, appealed to the public to take advantage of the upcoming Lok Adalat to resolve their pending court cases and also to bring forth pre-litigation cases which need to be settled. She said, dissolving of pending court cases at the Lok Adalat will save time and money. Gaiful Sillu said that a bench of 3 consisting of a retired judge or a current judge, an advocate and a social worker will hear disputes of both the parties and bring only amicable resolutions. She said the order of the Lok Adalat will be same as the district given by the civil court and one cannot approach the higher court. MSLSA will hold a Lok Adalat in Imphal West and Imphal East district, while District Legal Services Authority will hold Lok Adalat in other districts of Manipur. After April 10th, the next Lok Adalat will be held on July 11, September 11 and December 12th this year.
Case oina witness sina si haiba document da sina based toraga asomgi defendant sina case se merit lay aduna defendant na ngam thoi haiba amat nataba decision loba court pasi party ani dugi da moini gi opinion moini gi yaning ba pot to da toraga loisan bagi post port ni Lok Adalat haiba se duga pre litigation gi cases se legal services authorities ek ki makha da hangba legal aid clinic kaina lei aduga for front office ta leiba regional lawyers aduga PLB khoi manak ta laga khungi laikai gi da for example lam amagi khana chaina bagi leire asigi se wari sanaraga party ani da wari sanaraga settle to yabra ekoi gi legal aid clinic tagi front office tagi mayam ama settle to gi basu yaure.
Women Helpline toll-free number 181 is no longer working due to technical problem. Press release from Women Helpline Manager, Department of Social Welfare, Government of Manipur, G. Ravi Sharma notified to call on mobile number 700-577-6144. I repeat 700-577-6144 until the technical issue is resolved. Acting on a tip-off, Imphal West District Commando seized illegal opium worth around 2.50 crore rupees in the international market from Kangla Tombi yesterday. The team led by Imphal West District Additional SP Operation L. Amarjit, Commando DSP Y. Krishor Chan and Commando OC P. Achoba arrested 31-year-old Sandeep Limbu, son of late Mandir Limbu from Kangla Tombi, Santipur, in possession of the contraband drug. Speaking to media, Imphal West SP K. Megachandra said the team carried out a search operation at Santipur in Kangla Tombi, where they came across men suspiciously running inside a house. The team managed to nab him and recovered opium in 2 gunny bags hidden in an eco van with no registration number. Further search led to recovery of 19 lakh rupees in cash at his residence. During investigation, the arrested person revealed that the opium were delivered by one Premjit from Sekmai to be delivered to one Karan in Guwahati. SP Megachandra said the arrested person and the seized items will be handed over to Sekmai police station for further investigations.
Poche putok pusin paisa se thara aga mana Guwahati da thaba karan kawi Guwahati da leiriba nupa se Imphal manung adagi di mapal lamda poche se thadok thajin tawbuda natana paisa gi achauba transaction je undercover da yam loan na tawbagi aduguma racket amasu khoina khangba ngame masigi further detail du di khoi makhata na investigation je tawraga huna putok na bohna jage war on drug highway si pangthokpa ngami se general public ki achauba khoi gi mateng yawi sigumba tawba mioi sing general Mioising Maramda Mapam Singi Maramda Oida Matamsana Pau PBU Public na Sazok PBba a Pariba Polam Singsi Pabada Publica Yominaraga Independent Witness I say witness Mayamji Yominaraga Coin Tomatamda investigation Tuna Charge Toraga Magagi Pangum Tokwa Akanba Dandi Sing do Pangbada Praza Singi Matingam Sauna Lay.
Director of Ministry of External Affairs Enforcement Directorate Mohammad Nur Rahman Sheikh has said that drug addiction is not a lifelong issue and collective willpower is required to curb drug menace. He was speaking on the sidelines of a foundation stone laying ceremony of A. Jalil Drug Rehabilitation, Reformation and Skill Development Center at A. Jalil High School campus, Khergaon, Makhalaikai, under the initiative of Sheikh Brothers today. Mohammad Nur Rahman Sheikh expressed a firm belief that the newly opened Drug Rehabilitation Center will help bring back drug users to normal life. He also assured that a skill development center will be opened at the rehabilitation center to provide skill training to its inmates to make them self-reliant. While President of Athletic Brothers Association ABA, Sheikh Nurul Hassan said necessary documents required to run the center are under process. He said that the center will give equal treatment to all the inmates irrespective of caste, creed and culture. Chairman of Sheikh Babu Macha Memorial Trust, Mohammad Nur Mohammad, Secretary of Islamic Philanthropist Society, Abdul Khalik Shah, AMFA President M. Ratan Kumar, DSP Kutaibham Farooq Ali and representatives of various civil society organizations attended the event.
drug addiction is a low problem amani adubu drug addict masamuna karamba ai natraga magi imungduna khallaba ai drug addiction ji tokcharage ai rehabilitate tawjage na karamba magi willpower ma develop taw matandum tawngam pon drug addict oire na life ki drug addict oire laini haiba karim lebinate mi aga ma dum yawkhrabani mayang mayang example ni drug addict oire na wakhan hantaba lebigano rehabilitation center ma koina hangi base gi opportunity lobiyo isa phanana ba amuka samaj ta ngase mahi gobi mohta samaj ki afaba yumbire na ma afaba member ma sadasya mo oina ba hona bada mating pangbiyu
दी एडिक्शन तौर मतुंग थोगा हफ्ता लेगा तरानी लेगा थाम लेगा अमका हनखिबगी फिबम अखोय मैम लोइनम खंगनरब वफमने अदु थोक्तनबगीदमक्ता महाकपो अखोयन अफब मी अम ओइननबगीदमक्ता मागे हाइदि इरेस्पेक्टिव ऑफ रिलीजन कास्ट से धर्मन ताइब तुंगान तुंगान धर्मन पिरिब फजब पौताक सिंग लोइनम क्लब तौरगा अफब मी अम करमैन ओइगनि ड्रग थादोब मतुंग माके हिंगननबगी पुंसी लंबेन सेमबदा खोय यामना चौब दायिता हाइरिब रिहेबिलिटेशन सेंटर रिफॉर्मेशन एंड स्किल डेवलपमेंट सेंटर
Residents of Mapum village in Kamjong district have accused some hill-based frontal organizations and CSOs of taking away their rights. A special report from Impact News reporter Ruben Saikom and video journalist Visoy Jit Namirakpam. Take a look.
Around 3,000 people of nearly 300 households inhabit Mapum village of Kamjong district, which is located around 120 kilometers away from the Imphal city. The remote village inhabited by Tangkhul community still lacks many basic amenities in this modern age. Thengai Saiza, a villager, accused some hills-based frontier organizations of misappropriating the villagers' rights. Lack of adequate teachers at Mapum High School has rendered the existence of the school meaningless.
Frontier organization yam lebna oirabju moine ekhogi mingda ekhoina ekhoi yumpam kurikara oirabju camera da kapraga a foreign da thaba moi fandi yam tanba adu ekhoi budi yaroktre maming da di ekhoi gi mingda paisa di tanba ekhoi budi development purishu thunba 2015 da high school si upgrade takre junior high school lermudu oirabju huju phawa staff high school magi staff si yamada kun shu rabju tra dipama bamdi lebam thawi haba.
Headman of Mapum village, Achan, expresses disappointment that the villagers don't have any specific source of income. He said the villagers are currently planting tree beans to earn income. He said villagers are yet to get the benefit of various government schemes. Primary health center of the village has become non-functional due to absence of doctors. Hence, the PHC building is being utilized as the village high school boarding home. Above this, there is a non-functional BSNL mobile tower in the village, which is at the risk of falling down anytime during heavy storm. Village headman has appealed to take care of the tower to avoid any mishap. He also appeals to complete the ongoing repair of the village road before the onset of monsoon.
Development ki work haibase maming gi oina di akoi gi government gi piriba khudong chaba pumnamakte dum maming gi oina di lai veterinary haina di lai adu veterinary gi office oina building oina di laite aduga akoi gi lairiba primary health center si ju doctor je mapung phana laite government gi scheme haibadi akoi da tawubudi maming gi oina di mayama lae ado mapung phana pangthokpa haibadu di akoi gi area sidadi mapung phana pangthokpadi sungam ngam ki de ado ya sigumba thabak macha masu oirasu achaubo oirasu mayam se maming gi oina di loina lakani loina laaga success oina 100% success oire haibudi akoi imikta ngasi phawo uba phangdri.
Manipur reported 9 confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 936 test results received today. Newly infected persons are all from the general population. They are 4 from Imphal West, 3 from Imphal East and 1 each from Kakching and Ukhrul district. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 29,415, out of which 60 are active cases. No death case has been reported in the last 24 hours. Death toll remains at 374. On the positive note, 6 people were discharged in the last 24 hours, rising the state's total recovered cases to 28,981. Manipur's COVID-19 recovery stands at 98.52%. So far, 86,740 people have been administered COVID-19 vaccine in Manipur. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news and updates on coronavirus cases in India, the world, and lots more coming right after this break. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Saturday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News. India has recorded a single-day spike of 89,129 new cases of COVID-19, taking the country's tally to 1,23,92,260 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, there are 6,58,909 active cases of COVID-19 in the country. Death toll has reached 1,64,110 with 714 new COVID-19 fatalities. On the positive note, 44,202 people were discharged in the last 24 hours, rising the recovered cases to 1,15,69,241. India's recovery rate has further declined to 93.36%. Maharashtra has the highest active cases of above 3,91,000 in the country. Over 7,30,54,000 people have been vaccinated against coronavirus in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 13,09,54,934 people. Above 2,08,53,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 10,54,31,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 69,22,000 in the world. China, from where the pandemic started, has only 203 active cases of COVID-19. Faced with an alarming spike in COVID cases, authorities in Maharashtra's Pune have ordered 12-hour night curfew starting 6 p.m. today for a period of at least 1 week, with a review of the order and coronavirus situation in the district scheduled for next Friday. Religious places, hotels and bars, shopping malls and movie theaters will remain closed for the next 7 days. Only home deliveries of food, medicines and other essential services will be allowed in this period. Pune is among the worst affected areas in India as a result of a renewed wave of infections. Apart from Pune, state capital Mumbai has also seen a worrying spike in COVID cases. The spike in COVID cases is a problem across Maharashtra as a whole, as this morning's data shows that over 47,900 new COVID cases were reported in the last 24 hours, with 481 new fatalities. Karnataka has also cancelled physical classes for secondary school, higher education and professional courses amid the spike in COVID-19 cases. The state banned dharnas and rallies in new safety guidelines published today. COVID-19 cases have also been increasing exponentially in Delhi. However, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal affirmed that Delhi will not go into lockdown again. The Chief Minister held a meeting with top officials over a huge spike in coronavirus cases in the state's capital. The Chief Minister assured that the government is monitoring the situation well and urged the public not to worry. Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS has condoled the untimely death of its 5th semester MBBS student Sanaton Athokbam. Press release from RIMS assures of extending necessary cooperation in police investigation and magisterial inquiry to uncover the truth behind his suspicious death. founder of Moirang Kendra Progressive Front, Thongam Shanti, lambasted Moirang MLA for failing to initiate welfare activities of the constituency. He asserted that the Moirang Kendra Progressive Front will always strive for the welfare and the development of the constituency. He was speaking on the sidelines of distribution of sewing machines to selected destitute families of the constituency today. One sewing machine each were presented to R.K. Bobby, wife of R.K. Joshi Kumar, and Fairembam Memcha, both from Moirang Fairembam Laikai, Ward number 6. RIMS doctors who participated in the free medical camp organized by Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Able Persons, Manipur, last March were felicitated today with appreciation certificates. The camp were organized under the aegis of a Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities of the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India. Dean Academicians Brojan Singh Akoijam, Head Professor of RIMS Forensic Department, Dr. T.H. Meera, and Health Educator M. Megachandra attended the distribution ceremony held at the Lecturer Hall of RIMS Community Medicine Department. Ayush Health Camp Come Awareness program was held at Somdel village in Ukhrul district today. Directorate of Ayush Lamphal State Ayush Society, Manipur and Village Authority, Ukhrul district jointly organized a camp in collaboration with Ayush Gram activity under the National Ayush Mission, NAM. Manipuri Students Federation MSF General Secretary H. Roshan has announced that the previous letterhead and receipt book of MSF is no longer valid and will be replaced by new ones. He confirmed the same to media to MSF office in Kwakathil today. Now the sports news. 14th Vivo Indian Premier League IPL will be held from May 9 until 13th. Chennai Super Kings, Delhi Capitals, Kolkata Knight Riders, Mumbai Indians, Kings 11 Punjab, Rajasthan Royals, Royal Challengers Bangalore and Sunrisers Hyderabad will compete in the double round Robin League matches of the T20 Former Cricket League under the aegis of BCCI. 60 matches of this year's IPL will be played in 6 cricket stadiums. Mumbai Indians will meet Royal Challengers Bangalore in the first league match at Chennai's M.A. Chidambaram Cricket Stadium on April 9th at 7:30 p.m. Oinam Kendra Kankod has trashed Thangmaiban Kendra Kankod Team B by 24-15 in Group B 10th league match of the ongoing 3rd Oinam Charlie Memorial Kendra-wise League Cum Knockout Kang tournament. Singjamai Kendra Kankod organized the tournament sponsored by social worker Oinam Roman at its Kangshang in Chingamathak. In today's league match, Oinam Kendra Kankod scored 7 goals in the first half and 17 goals in the second half, while Thangmaiban Kendra Kankod Team B scored 11 goals in the first half and only 4 goals in the second half. Altogether, 15 Kankods subdivided into 4 groups are competing in the tournament. Yashkul Kendra Kankod Team B will play against Thangmaiban Kendra Kankod Team B in Group A 10th league match tomorrow. United Pukhao Sports Association will kick off a state-level men's open and under-17 girls football tournament at its playground from tomorrow under the aegis of All Manipur Football Association. Press release from AMFA said 14 officials, including 3 match commissioners, 11 officials as referees and assistant referees have been selected for the tournament. Nabsa Kha Imphal has defeated their opponent in a league match of the ongoing 5th Tongram Subol Memorial Veteran T20 Cricket sponsored by T Subol Memorial Trust under the aegis of Manipur Veteran Cricket Association. In the 11th league match played at Model Higher Secondary School and Oriental College ground today, Nabsa Kha Imphal won the toss and chose to bowl first. Batting first, JM Khagempally secured 114 runs in 20 overs with 4 wickets down. In this inning, Tarun made 36 runs, Sanjoy scored 28 runs, while Napsa Kha Imphaal's bowlers Premananda, Doran and Rama took 1 wicket each. Batting second, Napsa Kha Imphal made 115 runs in 18 overs with 4 wickets down and won the match by 6 wickets. In this inning, Somendro made 34 runs and Simon scored 26 runs, while JM Khagempally's bowlers Tarun and Homeshwar took 1 wicket each. Napsa Kha Imphaal's batsman Somendro, who made 34 runs, who was adjudged player of the match. 2 subsequent league matches of the tournament will be played on April 6. SAK Sak Kunau Yumnam defeated USA Korai by 2-1 in the 9th leg match of the ongoing Maharaj Ghanendrajit Memorial Super Division Football League under the aegis of Imphal East District Football Association at 11 Star Sporting Union Akampad's playground today. For the winners, N. Shankar scored the 2 winning goals at 22nd and 62nd minutes. M. Boy scored the lone goal of the losing team at 83rd minute. Altogether, 6 football teams from Imphal East District are competing in the tournament. There will be no match tomorrow. Upper Kiamgai will take on a PYA Kairang in the 10th league match on April 6. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Deputy Chairman of State Planning Board Manipur, MLA L. Rameshwar, says some ministers, MLAs and police officers are working hand in glove with drug kingpins. Manipur reports 9 confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 936 test results in 24 hours. Death toll remains at 374. And India logged 89,129 new COVID-19 cases, taking country's tally above 1,23,92,000. Maharashtra becomes the worst affected state.